Okay, I know it's one of those things I harp on oftentimes on the program, that is medication management. But today, we want to pause for just a moment and answer a viewer's question. Jim, what should I do if I forget to take my medicine? Stay tuned. Hey folks, welcome to Transplant Helper. Today, my name is Jim Merle, and today we're going to be hitting on that subject I oftentimes like to pick on, and that is medication management. You know as well as I do how important your medications can be to living the transplant life, especially when it comes to living it successfully. That is having a long, healthy, great life as a result of your gift you've been offered, called transplant. Well, one of the biggest keys to that is remembering to take your medications on time, every time, and in the right way. And that's the way I express it to everyone that I encounter on a face-to-face basis, as well as I'm reminding you again on today's video. But what happens if you were to forget to take that dose? Maybe there's a little distraction in front of you, something comes up that morning, that evening, you just lose your thought process, and before you know it, you miss that dose. What do you need to do about that? Well, as a general rule of thumb, most transplant teams, pharmacists, whoever's involved in this, suggest that if you miss your dose, you should take it as soon as possible. That is, as soon as you remember it, or as soon as you get back to your medication bag, whatever, you need to take it then. However, they also add to that as a general rule of thumb, in the same manner, you don't need to take it within 8 hours of your next dose. And of course, there's several reasons for that, but mainly because if you take it too close to the next dose, then by the time you take that secondary dose or later dose in the day, you may have an actual buildup of some of those medications. One that comes to mind often that we talk about here on the program is something like Prograf, tacrolimus, other medications that your doctors like to monitor very closely and to try to keep them at a specific level in your bloodstream. That's impossible to do because of the various absorption rates of these medications if you're not taking them consistently. In most cases, they would say for tacrolimus, for example, or Prograf, take it within 12 hours apart. So you might take a 9 a.m., 9 p.m. dose, whatever your setup would be, basically about 12 hours apart. Hence, it would be about every 12 hours within the 24-hour period in which you took those meds. But if you forget a dose and say you don't even remember to take it for, say, 6 hours, then you can see you're already kind of too far gone to take that next dose without that buildup. At the same time, by taking your medication too early, and I've been guilty of that too, I realize I'm going to be busy around 9, so I get up about 6 in the morning, I pop my pills. That's not always the best idea. I know I don't want to forget. However, at the same time, I can do as much damage by taking some of those medications too early as I would to take them too late. And again, of course, there would be a narrower space on the one side and then an extended space on another, and it's just not the best thing to do. But overall, I think you need to check with your transplant team, ask them their advice concerning your specific medications, and some of us have more difficulty than others keeping medications in our bloodstream. Therefore, it becomes even more critical. I appreciate the question. I know it's one that we ask often among us as transplant patients. I appreciate it being asked here. And if it's helped you out in any way, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel beneath the video, share it out to your friends, and please comment below. What is your experience about taking your medications? Are you perfect 100% in doing that? Have you missed a time or two? If so, what did you do about making that dose up? I appreciate you joining me today. Until next time, stay stronger, friends. Today's video is brought to you in part by MyMedSchedule.com, available for PC, for Mac, iOS, and Android devices. Never forget to take your medicine again.